Hey, my name is Fernie Rivera, and I'm the founder of Here and Now Coaching. I'm so glad you're joining me this week as we continue to unpack evangelism. So this week, we're looking at what the purpose of evangelism is. Is it numerical? Is it about numerical growth, or is it about spiritual growth? And why is it so important that we make this distinction? So, are you ready? Let's go. Years ago, I started working with a ministry coach that I was really excited to learn from. He had a successful history of church planting and growing church attendance, and he was an amazing preacher, somebody I really looked up to, and I really wanted to learn as much as possible from him. So I asked him if he'd be willing to coach me. And to my surprise, he said yes. Now, about 99% of the coaching was fantastic. This person taught me about systems and strategies, about the importance of planning sermon series ahead of time, and why the kind of impact that makes on the rest of your team and on the rest of your staff. He taught me so much when it comes to ministry. But for our last coaching session, it all kind of fell apart. It became clear at this point that we were on different pages about certain things. Now, just before we ended the call, he said, "Fernie, I only coach people who are willing to lead large congregations." And I don't know if that's you right now. Ouch, right? And now look, of course I was willing to lead a large congregation. I feel like most church planters dream of a possibility like that. But we disagreed on one very important thing. Is effectiveness measured by numerical growth, or is it measured by spiritual growth? I think that one of the problems we see in churches is that we make numerical growth our biggest priority. We tell church planters that the only way that they'll ever be effective is by growing their launch team to a certain number and accepting nothing less than that. We measure a pastor's effectiveness based on their ability to increase average worship attendance year after year after year. Decisions are made on whether a church should remain open or close its doors based on dwindling membership and attendance. We even decide if people are effective teachers or not, or preachers or not, based on how many people join their small group or their Sunday school class or come to worship, right? Numerical growth has become a tell-all when it comes to measuring ministry. And because it has, I have seen a major focus get placed on evangelism. The idea is that if numerical growth is important, then we must go into the world and share our faith with people, share our faith with others, so that they will begin to come to our church, and therefore our numbers will increase, and that means that we're more successful, and that we're more effective, and that we're more vital. But if that's the purpose of evangelism, then I would argue that what we have completely misses the point of what the heart of evangelism is. So in the story of the woman at the well, in the Gospel of John, we read this. It says, "When the Samaritans came to him, they asked him to stay with them, and he stayed there for 2 days. And many more believed because of his word." I love this story because the woman understands that evangelism is really about helping people encounter Jesus. She isn't worried about how many people are going to start following Jesus or the kind of credit she's going to get for growing the church. Her biggest concern is to lead people to an encounter with Jesus, the same Jesus that she just had an encounter with. See, that's the kind of evangelism that we are all called to live out. The kind that prioritizes encounters with Jesus over any kind of numerical growth. Because while numerical growth will give us the illusion of effectiveness, the true effectiveness of evangelism comes from what Jesus can do in the lives of those who encounter him. Listen, if evangelism, if sharing your faith has become about increasing average attendance, maybe to make you feel good or to feel effective or to reach some denominational metrics, then I want to invite you to reach out to me at coachingforhereandnow@gmail.com or visit my website at hereandnowcoaching.org. I would love to help you correct course some of this way, and I would love to help you help others do the same.